Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vegan Bree. It's about all things vegan and cruelty free, mainly beauty. We're gonna get ready for my daughter's birthday party. I straightened my hair. I don't know if it looks like it or not, but I slept on wet hair. And yeah, I set my eyeshadow. I did my eyeshadow primer. I set it sealer on top because I've been having some creasing. It's just normal with the warmer weather, even though it doesn't feel very warm today. It's kind of gross. My daughter said she wanted me to wear or wanted me to do like a blue look, so I'm gonna try to do a softer look. Trying to look for softer palettes. I don't want to do too crazy today. We're gonna try maybe do like a pastel kind of ethereal look. My daughter's turning 8 the 28th. I don't know when this is going up, but and then my daughter yesterday, my younger one, graduated preschool. They didn't really do like the cap and gown kind of thing. I have a card coming. It was supposed to come, but it didn't. I'm gonna put everything down below that I'm using because I'm not very good at like I'm neurospicy. Okay, drinking my water. Put that in my FabFitFun box. Okay, any codes that I have down below or that are affiliated. I'm just having family come over today and I messed up. I don't know how this happened and I'm not blaming anybody but me, but I think I thought, or maybe my mother-in-law told me about a party that was happening today that we're not going to because we're having my daughter's birthday party, but I was like told not to do Sunday or not to do Saturday, and then my youngest got invited to a birthday party, or not a birthday party, a party tomorrow. So, and then I realized at her little graduation yesterday that the party was on Sunday. I'm like, oh. Thankfully, like I said, we're just doing family, and everyone was able to come. I don't know about my husband's grandma, so I don't know about Gigi, but that is my fault. It's just been scatterbrained. There's too much going on. May is a busy month because of my daughter's birthday and school, ending, and I don't know. For some reason, I had a bunch of doctor's appointments this month. I don't know why, but it so happened to be. And then, yeah, it's been busy. All right, like I said, soft, not to kind of go too dark today. Some blood work done. Maybe I'll do an update depending on what the results are. If it's nothing, then I'll say it was nothing. But I got so I've been using Midi Health. This is not sponsored, even though I'm glad I used it, and because I've had a really good experience with it, being able to be listened to. I am seeing a nurse practitioner, and finally I got my hormones checked because I was having some issues and I feel like I've been ignored. I finally feel like I'm actually being heard because it's been a struggle. I have not been feeling myself ever since I had my second. And I don't know, again, if anybody else has gone through this, but it's just been, like I said, not been feeling out of whack. And I'm on antidepressant, I'm on other meds, but it's just something still is not. I'm still not feeling like okay. And I've had some tests. It's just been like meh. So I don't know. Also having GI issues. But that's somewhat slowing down. I think that's has to do with my in my makeup room.
Did you get my clothes now?
Yes, busy mom life.
Will you just hide?
5 and almost 8. 5.5 and almost 8. And try not to compare myself to, I'm not trying to say anything about stay-at-home moms. Like, that's great that you get to have that, but I do not. And I need to stop comparing myself or being hard on myself because I don't have that life. And that has its own struggles, I'm sure. But I don't get a lot of time to do this. Editing is literally during my lunch break or whenever I get a chance. It's a lot of starting and stopping because when I'm home, I'm a mom, even though I want to have my own hobbies. I don't really have a lot of hobbies. Time. My husband and I both work full time. Thankfully, I don't have a long commute anymore, which I don't even know how I was doing this with that because I film on the weekends, even though weekends are basically about the kids, and during the week it's about the kids, and that is my life as a mom. And I'm not, I'm very grateful for it, but trying to balance, have my own stuff outside of being a mom and a wife, and I'm working and stuff because I would love to be monetized. I've been trying for years, but and I try to post consistently. You know what you want to see? I know people always say that, but even like bigger creators say that, and you can almost post anything and get views. I can't do that. The video that gets the most views is my FabFitFun unboxings, and I'm like, I don't want to just be a subscription box person because then I got so much products. Also, I'm not getting sent that for free. I was getting Ipsy, but not anymore. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye, and I'll be right back. I'm looking forward to this being downstairs because we are in tight quarter right now. I have my tortoise cage over there, his habitat. And then this room has always just been like, this was my youngest, her room, and then now they share a room because my kids asked to share a room. And I'm coming over as basically an only child. I have siblings, but I didn't have siblings until I was like a teenager. So, and even then I never shared a room until I had roommates and, you know, got in relationships and stuff. My dark circles, this concealer is way too light, so I just use it underneath stuff. So this room has become a lot of stuff, and my makeup room is, I think, in like 3 or 4 different places. I drive my husband insane. Thankfully, he is such a trooper. He's amazing. But yeah, this is gonna be their playroom because we have a puppy now, and she is into everything. And we're also adjusting with the cats. So if you have any tips with that, because we're coming from the opposite. We had a dog and then got cats, and then now we had cats and then got a dog. So it has been, one cat has barely left my daughter's room, and then one has been a little bit more adventurous, but still barely leaving, unless she is crate trained, because she will get into everything. Also, my husband is kind of allergic to animals and the dander and stuff, so they don't sleep in our bed, as well as we want to have like the door closed and stuff just for privacy, if you know what I mean. And yeah, we're pretty strict about the kids like not sleeping in our bed, and also they don't sleep, so if that happens, they need to have their own space, and my husband won't sleep, so I sleep like a rock. If you have any tips, please let me know, because it'd be nice to have like our family back. Okay, I'm gonna try not to use the salt in New York because I've really been into that. I didn't put any primer on. I need to put something glowy on. I'm gonna put this, basically this is like the e.l.f. / Charlotte Tilbury / Catrice, which I want to try the Catrice one because this is only in the UK. Which also, Catrice, can you have some stuff come over to the US too? Like, and Essence too. I know they're sister brands, but this is the glowy product. I need some glow. My skin is dry. I've been using some Pre-Cool stuff, which when I get more familiar with them, I'll do a review, but I've only used them a couple times, so skincare, you know, I want to play with it more. I do wish they needed a thicker moisturizer, because they have a lot of moisturizing products, but I want like a really, really thick moisturizer, especially at night. I want my skin to be basically greasy at night. And daytime, yes, it's fine. I've been liking the cleanser and the makeup removing oil, but I need lots of hydration. Okay, and then I'll use the Makeup Revolution, or whatever this is called, Revolution Beauty Super Dewy Skin Tint SPF 30. This isn't my favorite, and I don't really like the applicator, but it's fine. My daughter doesn't really like cake. She likes some cake. She likes lemon cake, which I don't like lemon for the most part. But and we are vegan. Well, my youngest and I are, and this is a vegan house. So, but my oldest is vegan when she's here, and then when she's with her dad, she's not. We're a blended family. If you didn't know, follow me, and if you are a newish follower, I am a 33-year-old full-time working mom, blended family, been married twice. This is my second final marriage. I have 2 kids. Like I said, my oldest is turning 8 in a couple days, or 5 days, and then my youngest is 5.5. 2 girls, a tortoise is over there, 2 cats. Willie and Elsa are our cats. Well, Wilson and Elsa. They are from the same litter. They're full brother and sister. They're 4. Reggie and Tortoise is 4, and everybody's adopted. And Lucy is our beagle / hound. And then I like this. It's not my favorite. Like, I don't know if you can see, a little goes a long way. I don't know, but it's fine. I'll make do of it. I did not wet my sponge. You know what? I'll spray my face, because why not have some more moisture? This is the D'Alba First Spray Serum. I don't like that it has a scent. Does it do anything? I don't know. But anyway, I've been using this dry sponge. Ew, there's like one in my mouth. I don't like floral scents, and I've been getting more into scents. I just bought some sensual fragrances, so hopefully that'll come in soon. And then I did get one of the ColourPop shadow sticks that I talked about in one of my videos. I just got one because I was like, why get 3 when I don't know if I like them? Well, I use the LYS concealer. I haven't used this in a while. I've been really liking the Salt New York products. if I could, I would reach for those. Just those, honestly, because I like the way that they wear. I like that they look skin-like. I don't know. I just really like them. Shade range is really good, at least for me. Kind of olive skin, but yeah, I like that you can use a brush, your finger, with a sponge, and it looks, I don't know, like I said, skin-like. And anytime I use anything else, which I knew this was gonna happen, I've heard this happening. When you use salt in New York and then you use something else, you're like, So anyway, but trying to, use up some products. Doing some project pans. My deca panning is gonna go up today. I wanted it to go up on the 20th, but again, this is not my full-time job. I'm not monetized at all. I'm busy. I'm a busy mom. Trying to be there for my kids. So yeah, trying to film on the weekends as much as I can. And then edit during the week. Do I always have a list of videos to film? Yes. Does it get done? No. Oh, and I use the Innisfree sunscreen. For this to be organized differently, because everything is definitely gonna have to go away because my puppy's gonna get it. All right, I'm gonna use my one size powder that I got in FabFitFun. This is a huge thing. I've had a mini, I had translucent, and I got the peach one. I don't have a puff. I need to wash my brushes again. Use this. This just had some setting powder on it. I use this to set my eyeshadow primer. I'm using cinematics, so it's kind of blurring the background, even though this background looks crazy. Let me know any ideas. I'm gonna be moving things around for the 100th time, but that is just me. I don't know if it's just because I have ADHD or I get bored or what, but I go stir crazy and I want to be, if I don't feel comfortable, it's my biggest fear is not feeling comfortable. I hate that. What's everybody else doing? Let me know. I want people to comment. I want to show engagement, okay? Know who's out there watching me. What are we up to? It's raining this weekend, of course, even though my daughter was actually born. The day I was in labor, it was labor for 29 hours of her, it was not raining, but the day she was actually born, the next day, it was raining. And then when we went home, a couple days later, it was also raining. Yeah, this is not my favorite concealer, but it's fine. It's set a little bit. We're not going outside. Already did for my blood work. Okay, use bronzer. I like watching longer form videos. I hate the whole scrolling. Milk Makeup bronzer. I'm more of a drugstore kind of girl because I'm on a budget and I like also indie makeup, and I'm also not, I don't want to buy a lot. Like, some people's collections scare the crap out of me. There's just so much makeup, but I this week had zero time. And I posted this on Instagram and on TikTok. I haven't posted on here yet at the time I'm filming. Probably have already. But I felt so tired not wearing concealer. I could feel my dark circles in my my being. Okay, and then do some cream blush. I've been really liking the Salt New York one too. I do want to, when I actually use up more products, I need to use up some of the ones that I already have. Use the Rare Beauty one in the shade Hope. I don't like how it leaks though. I don't know. Still not a big liquid blush girly. I'm either a powder or give me a compact, okay? And I'm gonna put powder on everything. I'm a glowy girl. Give me the drama on the eyes, and then I just want glow on my face. Ilia highlighter. I've been liking the ColourPop one too, the Flexitarian one. Oh, I should have tried more ColourPop stuff. I don't have a lot of dispensable income. Definitely didn't have that when I first started my YouTube channel. I actually was unemployed when I first started my first video, which was a Christmas haul at my mom's house when my ex-husband and I were living with my mom and my stepdad. Okay, stick with Rare Beauty, okay, even though I hate this packaging. It is so incredibly messy. Ew. The shade Joy. I hate that. Hate messy anything. The Catrice one is not as messy and it's cheaper, and I honestly think it's exactly the same. I'm not a packaging snob. I was just watching a video about the Marc Jacobs products, and I'm not a luxury girl. I'm just not with anything, okay? this is so not me. Want someone that's not really your forte. If it is, great, but I don't have the budget, nor do I really want to. YS bronzer, but yeah, I'm not a high-end kind of girl for the most part. I don't really care about packaging. I don't like when it's cheap and it breaks, but I don't really care. I'm more of a performance, kind of person. And even then, it doesn't always last. I'm not paying $26 for a single eyeshadow. The matte ones look exactly the same. Tell me if I'm wrong, seriously, but they all look like a reddish brown for the most part. Maybe the depth is different, but they're the same. I will definitely be waiting for a holiday set. I'm wanting to try the eyeliners. I got a set actually, and it was all dried out. I was so upset because I wanted to try them. Okay, I'll do brows because that's boring, and then I'll be right back. All right. I don't know, they're even, but I'm using the Moira. I have bought these before, but I got these sent in PR as well. The Moira Supernova Multi-Chrome Gel Liner in the shade Chroma. I really want to get their newer shades, but I haven't. I was going to do it during Memorial Day, but again, it's not like I don't have eyeliners, but these are different. I wanted to try the lethal ones, or what? No, the colitis ones, and I just can't. I don't. $16 is like, ugh. They were on sale for $12, but these are on sale sometimes for like $6, and you can get sets and stuff. So they sent me 3 shades. This is the latest, which is more my alley, the dark blue and a dark purple, but this is so pretty. And these last really well. I'm very picky when it comes to eyeliners because a lot of them are not very good. And then I did Tightline with the LA Girl eyeliner in the shade Blackout, which I'm really low on, and it is old. I ran out on my About Face one. And then I'm just gonna be simple with the lower lash line. Okay, we're just gonna do basically what I did on top on the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. But I started from the top, now we're here. What is everybody's age and what do you do for a living? Also, where are you in the world? I am in Maryland. I'm from Northern Virginia, near DC. I moved here about 4 years ago. My husband is from here. Cheaper. I know people say it's expensive here, but not as expensive as where I'm from, okay? All right. I did the other eye, and then I'm just going to do mascara, but okay, I forgot to use the lighter shade. But yeah, where I'm from, it's like $1 million houses for a single, it's like $1 million or close to $1 million for a single family. Here, you can get a single family for like 300, 400, maybe 500. It's just not ever gonna happen where I'm from. Maybe like 20 years ago. I always was like, oh, I'm never gonna move. I'll always be here. But we wanted to buy a house, and this is not our forever house. We are definitely have outgrown this really fast. I do like where we live. I like that I'm close to work now. That took forever. You know, sometimes you gotta be patient and good things will happen. Patience is so hard, okay? I hate it. I always have my kids tell me that, like, I don't want to be patient. I'm like, I don't either. I did want to use the new to me Dieverune mascara. It's the blue one. I have the green one, and I'm getting low on mascaras now. I'm doing a short form video on this side. There's the wand. They are based out of Virginia, and she named her brand after her sister. So I just said, I am from Virginia, not this part of Virginia. It will tell you if it smudges or not in either the description box, or I will pin a comment. I like that the wand isn't ginormous. I hate that. Just used up, well, the Essence one is too old, but it's a huge wand. Little much. This is more, think of a lengthening mascara than a volumizing mascara, which is fine. I'm gonna try to use a different part of the wand because the other one is a little bit, not as many, I don't know what you would call it, thingamabobs. I think these were $9. And I have a shade from the Andromeda collab. I don't think it's like, it's pretty subtle. Like, I mean, you can see that it's blue, but it's not like, you know, neon blue or anything. So, and I think blue is actually very, I mean, I have brown eyes, so I feel like blue really makes my eyes pop. But yeah, I will let you know how this works. All right. Okay. I know my background, but yeah, this is the last time that you'll be seeing this background probably. It's going to be moving downstairs again, and I'm going to try to do finesse stuff. But yeah, if you like try to get ready with me, let me know, because they take me forever to edit. So they don't usually do very well on my channel, but I do like watching them, so why not film one? Let me know what you want to see. Stay tuned. I also post my daily makeup looks on TikTok, Instagram, and on here for shorts. And I only talk about cruelty-free vegan fragrances, beauty, makeup, skincare, hair care, whatever. And yeah, let me know what you want to see. And I hope everyone has a great day. Subscribe, hype, and like if you want to see more of this face. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.